Natasha.
Debbie.
The show.
We know you said it with us.
We hope you said it with us. It is Worldwide Wednesday here on the Natasha and Debbie show, and we're really excited. 10% nervous.
It's always nervous going into a new country, looking at a new country.
Yeah, but today makes it officially our first day ever looking at Poland. Hi!
Hello, Poland.
Unless you're not watching, this is embarrassing. This is a country I've wanted to look at for a while. There's a few reasons. And also, a little ancestry DNA thing. I don't have much, just a tiny bit of Polish ancestry. Very little. But still, always had an interest in learning about Poland. We've sadly never looked at Poland before.
No, we hadn't. But today's the day we are going to start taking a look at Poland and see what all Poland has to offer and what's similar and what's different. And just get to know you better.
And before we get started, if you like the content we put out here on the Natasha and Debbie show, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It's free. So we're really excited about this. Like I said, we're going to check out, it's a quick video. It's not very long. It's about 8.5 minutes long. It's the top 10 places to visit in Poland. Travel guide.
And we know that no video is going to show us everything there is to see. So
Ain't that the truth?
There's something that you want us to take a closer look at, please drop that in the comments below. And we will try to take a closer look.
Yeah, we'll try to find a video on that said location. But hopefully this will show us a good idea of the country. And we'll look at more places hopefully in the future, but we'll see how it goes. And if you're from Poland, please say hi in the comments. We really want to get to know you guys, and join us on our Facebook page. We have a link in the description of this video. So yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to see Poland for the first time. I'm really excited. And
I am too.
It's time right now.
My name is Ryan, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the enchanting country of Poland. So here is my Polish top 10.
Okay, I'm already in love. That took about 5 seconds.
Incredible.
Poland is home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes.
Whoa, is that a glacier lake?
From the medieval old town of Gdansk
Gorgeous.
to the towering Tatra Mountains, Poland has so much to offer. Let's start this video off at the impressive city of Krakow. Now this may be one of my favorite cities in all of Poland. Located in the southern part of the country, Krakow was founded all the way back in the 7th century, so you best believe it's full of beautiful history and architecture. Now one of the most impressive sites is the Wawel Royal Castle. It was built during the 14th century and was the first UNESCO World Heritage Site. It features architectural styles from the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods. Now from the castle, you can make the short 10-minute walk to the main square. This dates all the way back to the 13th century, and it was the largest medieval town and squares in all Europe.
That is very interesting and different. Everything's like on a weird angle.
That
is different.
It is very different.
The church or whatever there?
Yep.
Is like
center, and it has a circle around it and a street. And
there's a lot of buildings. Like really close to each other.
It's all the way back to the 13th century, and it was the largest medieval town and squares in all of Europe, which is pretty crazy. I mean, it's just fascinating to think of all the history that took place here. Now, in the corner of the square is the St. Mary's Basilica, which was built back in the 14th century, and it's a perfect example of Polish Gothic architecture.
It's gorgeous.
14th century. Can you believe that?
No,
that's
but what did you just pause on?
I don't know. This looks awesome, and we definitely need to find out what this is.
It also looks a little inappropriate. Hi.
Another interesting feature of Krakow is the Kosciuszko Mound. It's an artificial hill that was modeled after other prehistoric mounds in the city. It was built in 1823 to commemorate the national hero named Tadeusz Kosciuszko. The mound is 112 feet high, and there's a serpentine path that takes you to the top to enjoy the panoramic views of Krakow.
I'm sorry. I keep pausing. I'm just noticing how the buildings and everything go around the mountain. That's really awesome how they did that.
The design around it,
Krakow and the Vistula River. Krakow is just such an amazing city, and I hope you all can visit. After Krakow, we're going to head to the Tatra Mountains. Now, located about 2 hours drive from Krakow, the Tatras are a stunning mountain range that straddles the Polish and Slovakian border. Now, the best town to access the Tatras is Zakopane. Now, located right at the base of the mountains, Zakopane is the perfect starting place for your mountain adventures. During
I'd
the
say
winter
so.
time,
Oh, yeah,
Zakopane
that's
is an
crazy.
ideal place to go skiing, and in the summer months, it's a prime
That's
place to
gorgeous.
start your hike into the
Yes.
mountains. One of the most impressive
Oh,
spots
that's
in the
more gorgeous.
Tatras is the
Whoa.
Morski Oko Lake. You can
Wow.
make the 16-kilometer route.
Stop it. This is like a heaven in my head. This is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
This is stunning. Yep. What's the
Yes.
snake situation like in Poland? Got snakes? No snakes? I don't like snakes. Need to know.
Poisonous snakes?
Yeah, I don't care if they're
You
poisonous
don't like
or
care
not,
if they're
Debbie.
poisonous.
I
You
don't
just
care if
care
they're
if it's a
poisonous.
snake.
How big are your worms? That's kind of what I'm asking. Because this is absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't do this much walking, probably.
That is incredible.
Oh, wow.
Round trip trek to the scenic lake. I mean, just such a phenomenal view up there.
Why?
An interesting fact is that the Tatras are the smallest alpine mountain range in all of Europe. And
Don't
they're
look
home
small
to
to me.
plenty of wildlife,
Bears.
such as the Eurasian brown bear. I just love how
Okay.
the Tatras look. They have such a unique and jagged look to them.
Look at him.
Brown
He's all like,
alpine mountain range in all of Europe. and
Polish.
they're home to plenty of wildlife, such
not
as
American.
the Eurasian brown bear. I just love how the Tatras look. They have such a unique and jagged look to them.
Yes, they look
I just wanna
really
go hiking them
hardcore,
this summer.
right?
Now, if you're into World War II history, you can visit the Memorial of Auschwitz concentration camps. This is located about
So Debbie and I did take was what, 2 years ago now? Has it been
I
that
think
long?
it's been about 2 years.
Wow.
Year and a half, 2 years.
We did a virtual tour of Auschwitz, and it was eye-opening, of course, and
Very moving.
Yeah, it was. That's as close as we've gotten to Poland, so that's it, unfortunately. I would absolutely go here, though. I've had quite a few friends that have.
hours drive from Krakow.
You know anyone who
Now,
has?
Auschwitz is infamously
No,
known to be
yeah.
one of the most horrific
clients.
Nazi concentration camps. Over 1.1 million people died here. One of my favorite books I've ever read is called The Auschwitz Escape, and it tells the story of how two prisoners made their daring escape from this concentration camp. Now, after, we're going to head to the northern part of Poland
Wow.
to visit
Wow.
Sopot. Now,
What is
located
this?
right on the Baltic Sea, Sopot
Oh,
was
wow.
established in the 8th century and grew as a commercial trading post and
8th
fishing village.
century.
Over the
Great.
centuries, Sopot faced adversity as it was abandoned, burned, and then rebuilt. But in the early 19th century,
Really?
Sopot started to gain popularity thanks to its spa and public
Gorgeous.
baths, and it quickly became a holiday resort town. Today, Sopot is a thriving tourist attraction, where there you can take a walk.
I wonder if any of our British friends, do you ever go to Poland? German friends? Don't know.
I would think Germany goes there a little
I don't know, maybe it's right
more
there.
often, but
Right next door.
this seems more luxurious area,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, you said touristy too. So
Yeah, touristy.
I don't think we're getting a lot of the like people live in this area parts
Right.
in this video. We'll have to,
We'll get there.
yeah, let us know.
Holiday resort town. Today's Sopot is a thriving tourist attraction, where there you can take a walk on
Look at
Europe's
that.
longest
Gorgeous.
wooden pier, or you can
Wow.
enjoy the
Hello.
swans and endless
What?
sandy coastline. Now I understand why it's called the Polish Riviera.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of sandy
Exactly.
coastlines in Europe.
Right.
It's usually like more rocky stuff. So I
That's
didn't
true.
expect that.
Now, after Sopot, we're going to head over to neighboring Gdansk. Located just a 15-minute drive from Sopot, Gdansk is one of Poland's oldest cities with a fascinating history
That
with
is
periods
cool.
of Polish, Prussian, and German rule. The
Wow.
earliest mention of Gdansk was in the year 997 AD, and during the
Wow.
Middle Ages, Gdansk grew as an important seaport and shipbuilding town. It rose to be one of the wealthiest and largest cities in Poland
Look at
until
that cool
Warsaw's
ship.
rapid
I know.
growth in the 18th
Gorgeous.
century. Today, Gdansk is one of Poland's most beautiful cities. I mean, I just can't believe it's Old Town. It's full of these perfectly placed houses that seem to go on forever. Another really cool feature that I like about Gdansk is how the canal runs right along the Old Town. It's often full of ships, and it gives the city such a fun vibe. While you're there, you can just explore the streets of Old Town.
Wow.
Or take
They're
a walk
huge.
along the
What
canal.
is that awesome
I mean,
building?
just such an incredible
I'm
city.
obsessed right
Now,
now.
just an hour's drive
Sorry.
from Gdansk is the Malbork Castle,
I thought it was
and
in
this is the
Marlborough.
largest
More
castle
castles.
in the world
I
by
love
land
castles.
area, which is pretty crazy. It was
Wait,
built
what do
in
you
the,
say?
the largest castle in the world by land area, which is pretty
Really?
crazy. It was built in
Whoa.
the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, who were German Catholic crusaders. And as the number of the knights grew, so did the castle, which encloses an area of 52 acres. I mean, it's just crazy to think that
Jeez.
people were able to build such.
That does look huge.
Well, 52
Massive.
acres, so yeah,
Yes.
world's largest.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. I love
buildings
castles.
back then. More than
So
half
much.
of Malbork Castle was destroyed during World War II, but
Damn.
thankfully it was
you
rebuilt
would
to
never
its
know.
former glory. Now, after Malbork, we're going to head over to the Mazurian Lake District, located in northeastern Poland on the border of Kaliningrad. This Lake District is one of the most
Wow.
Nope, sorry. I have to pause it. We keep pausing. We're sorry.
Need a closer look.
We need to take a minute and absorb this.
There's so much to see.
A lot. You see all those cities with all those buildings, then you see this, and it's like, okay, hello.
Uh-huh.
How far is this from the cities? I need to know. And how much are your houses? Asking for a friend.
Friend is property.
Lake districts in all of Central Europe, and it's home to over 2,000 lakes. It's a perfect place to go sailing, fishing, or just swim in the lake.
Are those glacier lakes?
I just can't think of a better place to go on a hot summer day.
Wow.
Now, aside from the lakes, the area is full of beautiful forests, perfect for hiking and exploring. The Masurian Lake District is definitely a hidden gem that deserves a visit. Another scenic place for nature lovers is the Pianina National Park. Now located in both southern Poland and northern Slovakia, Pianina is one of the oldest and smallest national parks in all of Poland. I just think it's such a beautiful area. The river runs right through it.
What is this? Stop it.
Wow.
That's enough. It's enough beauty.
Yeah, can we get a place to live like right here?
I see a patch of grass right there. You're not getting
that view.
That is insane.
Problem is we have to drive up there.
You ain't driving up that, Debbie. Gravity will not allow it. Wow. Look at that view.
It's incredible.
Absolutely gorgeous.
In all of Poland. I mean, I just think it's such a beautiful area. The river runs right through it, and it acts as a natural border between Poland and Slovakia.
Oh, really?
The national park is home to many animal species, such as the Eurasian link, which I think is like one of the coolest animals ever.
That's
one of my favorite features of the park is the Three Crowns.
Beautiful.
The rock feature is made up of 5 sharp limestone peaks that create quite the sight.
I was born in the
another
wrong
beautiful
place.
nearby spot is the Niedica Castle. This 14th century castle is located just a few minutes away from the park. I mean, this whole area is just incredible.
It's making me smile like an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like the beautiful city of Wrocław. I mean, it's such a tricky pronunciation. Now located in western Poland, about a 3-hour drive from Krakow, Wrocław is such a charming historical place. It's home to one of the most beautiful market squares in all of Europe. It's lined with elegant townhouses and cobblestone streets. Wrocław also has one of the most beautiful cathedrals in Poland. It was originally built in 1272, but has been damaged and rebuilt several times throughout the centuries. I just love its double spires. Wrocław is just the perfect place to just walk around and explore for a day. Now for our final destination, we're going to head to Warsaw. Located on the Vistula River in east central Poland, Warsaw is the capital and largest city in the country. Warsaw began to grow in the 16th century when the capital was moved there. It was called the Paris of the North, but sadly, Warsaw was damaged extensively during World War II, with over 85% of its buildings in ruins. Thankfully, today it's a bustling capital with a population of...
You would not know, right? That is absolutely gorgeous.
That is gorgeous now. Of course.
Wow. You're from that to
buildings
this.
in ruins. Thankfully, today it's a bustling capital with a population of 1.8 million. One of my favorite buildings of the city is the Palace of Culture and Science. At 778 feet tall, it's the 5th tallest building in the EU. The crowning feature of the city is Warsaw's Old Town. It was established during the 13th century and is full of history and medieval architecture. Like the main part of the city, the Old Town was almost completely destroyed during World War II, but it was miraculously restored and was made a real heritage site in 1980. When you're there, you can just explore the square and marvel at all the history that took place in this medieval old town. Well, that is it for my Poland top 10. Let me know where your favorite place is in Poland in the comments below.
Absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous Poland.
Most definitely. It's definitely more beautiful than I ever expected, anticipated. I can't wait to see more of Poland.
I can't either. Our world is more beautiful than I ever expected. When we first started this channel 4.5 years ago, I just didn't realize how beautiful this world is. And there are places, of course, that are not, for whatever reasons. But there hasn't been a place we've looked at yet that hasn't been absolutely breathtaking in some way that may be a little bit different than the other places, right? And not necessarily better, but different.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of everything here that I love. I love castles. I love churches. I love forests.
Architecture.
Yeah.
Lakes.
Yes. Oh, you got it. You got
Cobblestone pathways.
So we have, we have a lot to learn. Let us know in the comments what we should learn. We're going to learn some facts next week about Poland. And then we're thinking about we have an international market here in Cincinnati and a couple other little places where we can get some Polish snacks. Now, we don't know how many we'll be able to get.
Exactly.
But we'll do our best to find some if you guys want us to do that. And hopefully this will be a really cool experience here in Poland on Wednesdays. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, it's free. And yeah, we're really excited about checking out more. That was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's really nothing you can say other than it's beautiful so far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And again, if there's some place in Poland that you want us to look at or something about Poland that you want us to know about, please drop that in the comments and we'll do our best to take a look at that.
Yeah, I'd love to know what's like the one place in Poland to look at that tourists like us would never think to. Let us know. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Until then, and as always, please love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye.